Yeah. So we are doing the 18th one, right? Let the point be x1 comma y1, dy by dx at x1 comma y1. What is it going to be? So what is dy by dx? It is 12x square minus 10x power 4, right? So dy by dx at x1 comma y1 will be 12x1 square minus 10x1 power 4. Let this be equation number 1. Since x1 comma y1 is a point on the curve, since x1 comma y1 is a point on the curve, so which curve? So y is equal to 4x cube minus 2x power 5. I can write y1 is equal to 2, what is the curve? 4x1 cube minus 2x1 power 5. Let this be equation number 2. Right? So what is going to be the equation of the tangent? So you know the slope, you know the point. So what is going to be the equation of tangent? Anyone?
Y minus y1 is equal to 12x1.
12x1 square minus 10x1
minus 10x1 power 4 into x minus x1.
Into x minus x1. So this is the equation of tangent. But what is the condition given about the tangent? Since
Passes through origin.
Tangent passes through 0, 0. Where should I substitute 0, 0? In the place of x1, y1 or xy?
x1,
x and y.
x1, y1.
No, sorry, x and y.
Yeah, I should substitute in the place of x and y. So if I substitute 0, then I get minus y1 is equal to 12x1 square minus 10x1 power 4 into minus x1. So what do I get? Minus y1 is equal to, so minus and minus we can actually cancel. Y1 will be equal to 12x1 cube minus 10x1 power 5. If I take this as equation number 4, from 2 and 4, what is that I can conclude? From 2 and 4, observe. So 2 is 4x1 cube minus 2x1 power 5. 4 is 12x1 cube minus 10x1 power 5. Since left hand side
are parallel.
No slope, not slopes. The points are the same. It is not slope. Y1 is not slope. So 4x1 cube minus 2x1 power 5 is equal to 12x1 cube minus 10x1 power 5. So 8x1 cube is equal to 8x1 power 5. Correct? So 8 and 8 will get cancelled. x1 power 5 minus x1 cube is equal to 0. If I take out x1 cube, what do I get? x1 square minus 1 is equal to 0. So x1 is equal to 0 or x1 is equal to plus or minus 1. So what is the meaning of this? There are 3 such points where this condition is getting satisfied. So when x1 is equal to 0, obviously y1 will be 0 because one of the points is origin. Similarly, when x1 is equal to 1, what is the value of y1?
Two.
Is it 2? Oh, yes, 2.
1, sir.
No, it is 2 only. Minus 1.
Minus.
So minus 4 plus 2. It is minus 2. So what are the 3 points that are possible? 0, 0 or 1, 2 or minus 1, minus 2. So these are the 3 points at which you try to draw a tangent. That particular tangent will pass through the origin. Right? So once this is over, we will do the 19th. Is anyone having doubt in this? The 18th one? Okay. I will do the 19th one. Find the points on the curve x square plus y square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, at which the tangents are parallel to x-axis. Again, same thing. Slope is 0. Do dy by dx equal to 0. And you will get the points. Right, this one you people try it as homework. So 20th one. Find the equation of normal at the point am square. Find the equation of normal at the point am square comma am cube for the curve ay square is equal to x cube. So the curve is ay square is equal to x cube. So how to find the normal at am cube? So the given point is am square comma am cube. So what is dy by dx? So 2y into dy by dx is equal to 3x square. So dy by dx will be equal to 3x square divided by 2y, right? So 3 into x square is a square n power 4 divided by 2 into y is a n cube. So a and a will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. So 3 am divided by 2. So what is slope of normal then?
Minus 2 by 3 am.
So slope of normal is minus 2 by 3 am. So what will be the equation of line? So equation of normal will be y minus y1 y minus am cube is equal to m into x minus x1. So it will get, is there anything that is getting cancelled? No. So I have 3am y minus 3a square n power 4 is equal to minus 2x plus 2am square. So 2x plus 3am y minus 3a square n power 4 minus 2am square . So this is going to be the equation of normal.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
the second step, the A is missing.
Where?
In the second step of the answer, 20th.
20th. Second step, this one, huh? In this place.
No, sir, above.
This one, huh? I didn't get you. Slope of the normal is right, right? Minus 2 by 3 am, that is right, no?
Yes, sir. We differentiated at that step.
Oh, okay. Differentiate. Yes, I differentiated, yes. 2y, oh, I missed a y. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So 2ay, yeah. Then you will not have a at all in the equation then. Yeah, thank you. So a square. This will also be a square. This will get cancelled. So what will you be left out with? You will be left out with my 3m by 2 minus 3 by 2m. Sorry, minus 2 by 3m. Yes. So what will the answer be? 3m by minus 3a n power 4 is equal to minus 2x plus 2am square. Now it is right, no? So 2x plus 3m by minus 3am power 4 plus 2am square is equal to 0. Is this answer right? Can you verify the answer once?
Sir, minus will come. Sir. Minus 2 a.m.
Minus 2am square, right? Yeah. Now it's fine. Just verify the answer at
Yes,
the
sir.
back. Okay. That's it. So 21 and 22, you people can take it as homework again. So 21 and 22, take it as homework. I'll do the 23rd problem. I'll do 23rd. So 23rd, what is that we need to prove? Prove that the curve x is equal to y square and xy is equal to k cut at right angles. So mark this problem as important. So x is equal to y square and xy is equal to k. We have to prove that they cut at right angles. So right angles, sometimes they will use the word orthogonal also. Orthogonal means perpendicular. So we generally can calculate the angle between the curves. We cannot calculate the angle between the curves, rather we can calculate the angle between lines. Right. So here they have given curves. So y square is equal to x. What is it? It's a rightward parabola. So there is a graph for y square is equal to x. Now xy is equal to k. Xy is equal to k means it is a rectangular hyperbola like this. Okay, this is the point where they are meeting. At this point, so when they say two curves are meeting at right angles, the meaning of that is wherever they are meeting, if you draw the tangents to those curves, those two tangents will be perpendicular to each other. That is the meaning. Okay, please make a note of it. When they say two curves are cutting at right angles, or they use the word orthogonal, it means that the tangents drawn to the curves at the point of intersection, tangents drawn to the curves at the point of intersection will be perpendicular to each other. That is the meaning. So y square is equal to x is this curve and xy is equal to k is this curve. Now, slope of, I'll take it like this to avoid confusion. See, let the point of intersection of the curves be x1 comma y1. Okay, then for x is equal to y square, differentiating on both sides, 1 is equal to 2y into y dash, which implies y dash is equal to 1 by 2y. So what will be the value of dy by dx at x1 comma y1? It will be 1 by 2y1. Let me take this as equation number 1. I hope it is clear till this time. Similarly, for xy is equal to k, if I differentiate on both the sides, x into dy by dx plus y is equal to 0. I have applied the UV rule. So dy by dx will be equal to minus y by x. So what is the value of dy by dx at x1 comma y1? It will be minus y1 divided by x1. So let this be 2. So according to the given condition, what should I write? 1 into 2, equation 1 into 2 is minus 1, because this slope and this slope multiplied together should give me a minus 1 for the perpendicularity concept. So what can I write there? 1 by 2y1 into minus y1 divided by x1 is equal to 1. Just check once. No mistake, right? So what is it? We need to prove 8k square is equal to 1. Am I audible?
So,
Okay. So just let me check. So 1 is equal to 2y into y dash. Y dash will be 1 by 2y. So x1 y1, it is 2y1. It is correct. Similarly, xy is equal to k is x into dy by dx plus y into 1 is equal to 0. Dy by dx will be equal to minus y by x. Okay. So let me cancel this. Correct only. So x1 is equal to minus half. Correct. When x1 is equal to minus half, what will be the value of y1? You can substitute in any of the curves you want. When x1,
Sir, the product is minus 1.
Sir, the y plus for x
oh,
y
here it is minus
k.
1. Sorry, I didn't get you.
Minus
Sir.
1.
Yeah, tell me.
So for xy is equal to k.
Xy is equal to k, yeah?
1 plus x into dy by dx.
No, see, when I differentiate this,
No, got it, sir. Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
yeah. So when x1 is half, what is the value of y1? Half is equal to y1 square. So y1 will be equal to plus or minus what? 1 by root 2. And what are we trying to say? We know that x1 into y1 is also equal to k. Since x1 comma y1 lies on xy is equal to k, implies x1 into y1 is equal to k. Correct? It satisfies the curve. So x1 is into y1 is k means 1 by 2 into plus or minus 1 by root 2 is equal to k. If I square on both the sides, what do I get? 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 is equal to k square, which implies 1 is equal to 8k square. That is what they asked us to do. I hope it is clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's not come away. Can you people do the 24th now itself? Do it fast. So the hyperbola that is given is x square by s square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. You need to find the equation of tangent and normal to this curve at point x naught comma y naught. So this is the equation of tangent. How many of you got it? B square x naught x minus a square y naught y is equal to a square b square. I hope you got it. Did you get stuck anywhere?
Yes, sir, got it.
Got it? Okay.
I got stuck at the tangent teacher.
So did you get this equation? B square x naught minus a square y naught?
Yes, sir.
This you got, no? So since x naught y naught is a point on the curve, you can substitute that point in the equation of parabola. Then you will get x naught square by a square minus y naught square by b square is equal to 1. Right?
Oh.
So if you b square x naught square minus a square y naught square will be equal to a square b square. That is why I replaced it with a square b square.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, but you can't do it with the tangent because you have a plus in between.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
for a normal. Yeah. So, right. Find the equation of tangent to the curve y is equal to root of 3x minus 2, which is parallel. Again, this is a simple problem. Let's do 25th. So y is equal to root of 3x minus 2. You need to find the equation of the tangent to the curve, which is parallel to this line. So what is y dash? So y dash is 1 by 2 root of 3x minus 2 into derivative of 3x minus 2 is 3. So what will be the value of y dash? So the value of y dash will be 2 because minus 4 by minus 2 will be 2. So 3 divided by 2 into root of 3x minus 2 is equal to 2, which implies 3 is equal to 4 into root of 3x minus 2, squaring on both the sides. 9 is equal to 16 into 3x minus 2. So 9 is equal to 48x minus 32. Right. 1 by 2 root of 3x minus 2 into 3 is chain rule. Y dash is equal to 2. So y dash is 3 divided by 2 into root of qx minus 2. Okay. So x will be equal to 41 divided by 48. So when the value of x is 41 by 48, what is the value of y?
Three by four. Plus or minus 3 by 4.
No, you will not. Are you getting plus or minus 3 by 4? You can just take it as 3 by 4 because you have a square root. No? So what it is? So since you got 3 by 4, now you know the point. So substitute it back. You know the slope is 2. So y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 3 by 4 is equal to 2 into 48x minus 41 divided by 48. So it will be 24. So 4y minus 3 will be 4y minus 3 divided by 4 will be equal to 48x minus 41 divided by 24. This will get cancelled 6 times. So what is the answer? 24y minus 18 is equal to 48x minus 41. So 48x minus 24y plus 23.
So minus 23.
This is minus 41. Oh, it is there on this side. Okay. Minus 23. That's it, right? So these are all the problems. So the homework problems you can try. And one problem I was asked to explain is, Harini, what is that problem?
Log sum, sir.
Yeah, can you read that question? Wait, I will check. 6.2 only, no?
Yes, sir.
So y is equal to log of 1 plus x minus 2x divided by 2 plus x. So what is your doubt in this?
Sir, I was not able to understand the whole problem, sir.
Okay, so they're asking you to find the interval with which it is increasing. So they're asking where is it increasing in its domain. So you need to define its domain. I told you in the last class that the domain for log is like this. If you have a function like this, log of x base a, then x should be greater than 0, a should also be greater than 0. Okay, and a cannot be equal to 0 also. So a cannot be 0, x cannot be 0. So if this value has to be greater than 0, then according to this question, 1 plus x should be greater than 0.
Yes, sir.
Right? Similarly, what will be the domain of this? 2x divided by 2 plus x. So x should not be equal to minus 2.
Minus.
So x is greater than minus 1. So the domain of this function is minus 1 to infinity. That's what they have already given.
Yes.
Okay. Then if you differentiate this y dash, then you will get 1 divided by 1 plus x minus 2 plus x into 2 minus of 2x the whole divided by 2 plus x the whole square. Alright. So 1 divided by 1 plus x minus of 4 plus 2x minus 2x divided by 2 plus x the whole square. So 2x and 2x gets cancelled. I have 1 by 1 plus x minus 4 divided by 2 plus x the whole square. I hope it is clear till this time.
Yes, sir.
Then what I did is I took LCM. So when you take LCM, what is that you are going to get? You'll have 2 plus x the whole square minus 4 into 1 plus x divided by 1 plus x into 2 plus x the whole square. So 2 plus x the whole square means 4 plus x square plus 4x minus 4 minus 4x the whole divided by 1 plus x into 2 plus x the whole square. So 4 and 4 gone, 4x and 4x is gone. So x square divided by 1 plus x into 2 plus x the whole square. So this is the value of y dash, that is f dash of x. For the function to be increasing, y dash should be greater than 0. So what I explained is, when you have a numerator and denominator, for this numerator and denominator to be greater than 0, then if the numerator is greater than 0, simultaneously denominator should be greater than 0. If numerator is less than 0, simultaneously denominator also should be less than 0. Right? If you observe, the numerator by default is positive. Whatever is the value of x you substitute, right, from -1 to infinity, it is going to be a square. It is always positive. So what is expected from the denominator?
1 plus x should be greater than
0, because this is also positive. So x should be greater than -1. So when you equate y dash, you use the inequality y dash is greater than 0. That is telling us that for x value greater than -1, it is an increasing function. But x greater than -1 is nothing but the domain of the function. So this function is completely increasing its domain. That is the meaning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's it.
Got it.
Yeah. Any other doubt? So I thought of going to the next exercise, but couldn't. So you can try it till this exercise. There are 2 more exercises left. One is approximation, and the second is maximum minimum. With that, this chapter will be over. Maximum minimum is very important because you will definitely get a 6-mark question from that. So with the hope that there is no more doubt, I'm ending this session. But wait, don't log off. I want to take your attendance.